In this video, we're going to be looking at finding the equations of lines from graphs. Now, the general equation of a line is y equals mx plus c. Now, m, that's the letter given for the slope of a line, and c, that's the point where the line crosses the y-axis. Now, it's very important that you learn this off by heart. Okay, so if you look at these questions here, we need to write down the slope of the following and state the point where the line crosses the y-axis. So now remember, y equals mx plus c, with m being the slope and c where the line crosses the y-axis. So the first question there, we have y equals 2x minus 3. So I can see 2 is with x, so that'll be our slope. So m, our slope, equals 2. Then I can see it's crossing the y-axis at minus 3. So if it's crossing the y-axis at minus 3, that'll be the coordinate of 0, minus 3. Next one then, we have y equals a third x plus 2. So that means m is going to be equal to a third. And then it's plus 2. So that means it's going to cross the y-axis at 0, 2. Last one then, y equals minus 5x plus 7. So the minus 5 is our slope, so m equals minus 5. Then it's going to cross the y-axis at the point 7, so that would be 0, 7. Okay. Now you've already seen slope, and slope is given as your rise over your run, your vertical change over the horizontal change. Positive slope looks like this, negative slope then like this. If you have something on the flat, no slope, and then if it's straight vertical line, you'd say it has no slope or is undefined. Then if you had to find the slope of a line, remember you put the rise over the run. So like this line here, you draw a triangle, and that would be 1 over 2. This one here, rise over run. So draw your triangle, and that would be 3 over 2. Okay, so let's see how we're going to find the equation of a line given the graph. So the first thing we're going to do is find the slope. So we've done this before. So let's find where the line crosses corners. So I'm going to pick here and here. Draw a triangle there. So that'll be 1 and 1. So the rise over run would be 1 over 1. So that would be 1. So that's our slope. We have a slope of 1. Then I can see it crosses the y-axis at 3. So in y equals mx plus c, we'll have y equal to 1x plus 3. And we never really write 1x. So our answer will be y equal to x plus 3. Now, if you're wondering, okay, why did I pick those 2 points for the slope? I would have got the same answer if I picked another 2. So let's say I picked here and here, again crossing corners. So rise of 2, run of 2. So the rise over run, 2 over 2, which would be equal to 1 as well. So it doesn't matter which 2 corners you pick, as long as it's corners that you're picking. Draw a triangle, then put your rise over your run. Okay, next one here. So let's see where it's going to cross corners. So I can see here and here. Let's draw a triangle. That's 1 unit across and 3 up. So a rise over our run, that'll be 3 over 1, which equals 3. So 3 is our slope. Then we can see it crosses the y-axis at minus 2. So into then y equals mx plus c. So we'll have y equal to 3x minus 2. And there's our answer. Okay, next one now. So we can see straight away that this is a negative slope. So if it's going in this direction, we're going to have a negative slope. So to find the slope, again, if we're going to find where it crosses corners, So I'm going to cross 1, down 2. So 1, and you can see I'm going down -2. So that's another way to tell that it's a negative slope. So rise over the run, you'd have -2 over 1, which would be equal to -2. So -2 is our slope. And then the line crosses the y-axis at -1. So our answer is going to be y equal to -2x minus 1. And there's the equation of the line. Okay, we'll do one more. Okay, so again, let's pick where it crosses corners. So I'm going to go with here and here. So again, it has to cross corners. So let's make a triangle. So that's going 4 across and down -1. And I can tell as well from looking at it that it's going to be a negative slope. So rise over run now, I'll have -1 over 4. So that's simplified as it is. So -1 over 4 is our slope. It's crossing the y-axis then at -1. So our answer is going to be y equal to -1/4x minus 1. Now, a lot of people when they start doing this, they tend to forget about putting the x back. The x never changes. So in your equation of the line y equals mx plus c, it's the m and the c is what we're finding. The x stays there. The x does not change, so do not get rid of that. Okay, and that's it.